Howdy, Dumplings! It's Granny Gray. How are y'all doing today? You look so cute over there. Would you like to hear a story? I got a real good book today. It's a classic. It's called Goodnight Moon. Have you ever heard this story before? It's pretty popular. Your parents might have read it to you, but they won't have read it like Granny Gray does. Are you ready? Here we go. Goodnight Moon by Margaret Wise Brown. Pictures by Clement Hurd. I like that name, Clement Hurd. Like I heard you. Oh boy. Oh, here's the first page. Oh. In the great green room, there was a telephone. Where's it? Oh, there it is. There's a telephone right there. And a red balloon. Who can find the red? Oh, I see it. It's right there. And a picture of, oh, what's there a picture of? I see a couple pictures. Let's see. Oh, the cow jumping over the moon. Look at that little, that's a certain kind of, my friend calls that a fingernail moon because it looks like the end of your fingernail. Well, not mine because Granny Gray likes a little bit of a red manicure. But when you have the little white part on your nail, doesn't the moon look like that? See? Fingernail moon. Cows jumping over it. And there were 3 little bears sitting on chairs. Is there 3 little bears? Let's see. 1, 2. There is 3. There's a 3 right there. You're a good counter. You do some good counting. And 2 little kittens. Where's the kittens? Oh, can you count the kittens? 1, 2. And a pair of mittens. Which ones are the mittens? Is it those? No, it's not those. It's those. Those mittens are for your hands. These are socks for your feet. And a comb and a brush and a bowl of mush. There's the comb. And there's the brush. And there's the bowl of mush. I made mush once by accident because I was making pasta. And you have to boil that water first before you put the noodles in. I put the noodles in and then boiled the water. And ooh boy, it was mushy. But that's another story. And a quiet old lady who was whispering, hush. Shh. Now hold on a minute. That's not an old lady. That's a rabbit. Who wrote? Margaret Wise Brown. What you thinking? That's all right. We'll let her think it's an old lady. It's a very strange looking old lady if you ask me. But we love her anyway, right? Good night, room. Sometimes when you go to bed, you say good night to the whole room. There's that little baby bunny in there. He's looking at his little red balloon. Oh, he's got little, where's his little shoes? Do you see some little shoes in there? Oh, they're right there. See those? He took his little shoes off before he got in the bed. That's good. You don't want to get your dirty feet all over the covers. Got too much laundry to do as it is. Good night, moon. Oh, that moon's big. See, that's a round, just a full moon. And that's a little sliver of a moon, a little half moon, a little fingernail moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Moo. What's the cow say? Moo. Good night, light and the red balloon. Good night, bears. Where's the bear? Oh, there they are. Good night, bears. Good night, chairs. Where are the chairs? I don't see the chairs in this picture. I don't think they're in there. No, there's no chairs in that picture. Clement Hurd, the man who drew the pictures for this book, he needed to draw some chairs in here when we say goodnight to him. Good night, kittens. Ooh, I love kittens. They're so cute. They make your house smell a little stinky, though, if you don't change their box. That's why Granny Gray only has dogs. And good night, mittens. Good night. Oh, they're so sweet. Those little kitties are playing with yarn. I love to knit. Those kitties better not play with Granny Gray's yarn. It's very expensive, and I'm on a fixed income. Good night, clocks, and good night, socks. Oh, those are the socks that aren't the mittens. Those are the socks right there. Can you find the bowl of mush? Do you see it? Where is it? Oh, That's when you don't make your pasta right. Good night, little house. That little house. Do you live in a house or an apartment? Granny Gray lives in a trailer. It's cozy, though. Everybody lives in a different kind of place. And good night, mouse. Look at that little tiny little mouse right there. I think mice are cute. Good night, comb. There's comb. And good night, brush. It's a strange looking little brush, but it says on there, it says bunny, so it's his brush. I don't know if you can see that, but in real tiny letters it says bunny, B-U-N-N-Y. Can you see that? It's probably hard to see. Oh, where's the telephone? This is an old looking telephone. I bet your mommy and daddy have one of those cell phones, those smartphones, but this is an old timey phone, like from a long time ago. Good night, nobody, because there's nobody in this picture. Good night, mush. Is that ball? I'm getting hungry. And good night to the old lady, or the rabbit, whispering hush. Good night, stars. Those pretty stars there. Good night, air. Oh, the air's all around the stars. Oh, and now the room's all dark. Good night, noises everywhere. Good night. It might be daytime where you are. I'm not sure what time it is where y'all are, but that was Goodnight Moon. All right, kids. Y'all come on back when you want to hear another story. Bye.